Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm with Emery Huntazar, the playbook, and I'm Tyler Merkovich, bringing you an FCS quarterfinals preview between Stephen F. Austin, the Lumberjacks, at the Montana Grizzlies, who outscored their opponent 34-0, South Dakota State, winning 61-48. They trailed by 21 headed into the fourth quarter. Stephen F. Austin defeats Eastern Washington 44-33. What are your keys to victory for them?
Well, you look at the Lumberjacks quarterback, Moses. He cannot force the issue. Truth be told, there is a talented secondary out there in Montana, but you cannot force the issue. Do not force passes. He threw interceptions last week that could have cost him the football game, but you have to not force the issue if you're Jerry Moses. Second, they have to double team Mariani. Tremendous athlete for Montana, outstanding wide receiver and a kick returner as well too. Made a big play in the special teams unit, so they have to double team him, take him out the game to load up to stop Chase Reynolds, who didn't get off to a good start last week. He scored 3 touchdowns, but yardage wise he didn't have a good game. But they have to take Mariani out the game, otherwise it's going to be lights out for the Lumberjacks.
Vincent Purvis, their running back, 16 carries for 125 yards. He had a big day. 8 of 17 on third down conversion, but they had 4 turnovers. They better not do that. Montana, a couple defensive touchdowns last week. They must win the third quarter. For Montana, 1.5 yards per carry versus San Diego State. They really need to run the ball better, especially with a guy carrying the ball, Chase Reynolds. They really need to block for him better. You mentioned Mariani. He's their playmaker. What are your keys to victory for the Grizzlies, who are playing with house money?
They have to minimize mistakes. They have to cut down on those turnovers. They had a really awful first half. First 3 quarters against South Dakota State, minimize the mistakes, cut the turnovers down to half, because you have those same turnovers against a team like Stephen F. Austin. They're going to run the tables and run you out of the stadium. Second, they're going to have to, defensively, they're going to have to load up, and that run defense can't afford a letdown, because you mentioned Purvis, who can get out there and make some people miss. He's a tremendous athlete, speedy back, so you really can't afford a defensive letdown, run the football. You saw what Kyle Manette was able to do last week against the Grizzlies in the first half, so they can't afford the same type of letdown run defense this week. I like Montana. I think Montana's, that was the wake-up call they really needed. They found a way to get it done late. I think this time they're going to start the game when Stephen F. Austin starts the game and get it done. I like the Grizzlies.
And they held South Dakota State to only 1 of 12 on third down conversions. That's big. Eliminate the mistakes. Wake up a little bit. The Grizzlies have the talent to do it, who are the defending FCS runner-ups. I'm taking Montana also. For more, visit footballgameplan.com/smallcolleges.